Lufthansa 458, wind 350 degrees with 2 knots, cleared for takeoff, runway 26 right.
Welcome. Not that we haven't welcomed you already, but you know what I mean. This is Matthew. He's going to be flying that white aeroplane, and this is Ian. He's going to be flying a red aeroplane somewhere, which you'll find.
It's on the grass. Welcome to Cranfield Flying School. Aim of the day is for everyone to enjoy themselves and to have a good time, obviously. But just a couple of pointers to avoid any mishaps and for safety reasons, make sure nothing spoils our day. We all need to bear in mind a few simple things to ensure that that happens. We need to stay behind the fence. If you look out the window, there's a fence, there's an open door at the moment, it should be shut, but don't worry about it. We need to stay behind that fence unless we're on the way out to an aircraft and with an instructor at all times, okay? I'll be wearing the yellow outfit. You don't all have to do that as long as one of the party has got one, that's fine, okay? But we need to do that, so rule of the airfield.
Welcome to today's flight. What we're going to be doing today is what we call the air exercise 3, okay? Because at the end of the flight, basically you get a small logbook, okay? All these hours count towards any license you would want to get. And basically what we're going to be doing, we've got two control surfaces we're going to be looking at today. Okay? Got it held this way so you can see. We've got the elevator at the back here, okay? And you can see when I'm doing that, it moves. Okay? It moves aft and forward. Okay? If I look at the ailerons now, which are on the wings, you can see that they move in a different sense. One goes up, one goes down. And what that allows the aircraft to do is to turn. Okay? Basically, if you want to turn left, put in some left aileron, the aircraft's going to start rolling. Okay? Any questions about anything in the brief?
No, I don't think so. No.
Right. Well, let's go have some fun.
Apart from it, can we do barrel rolls?
Yeah.
Not in our aircraft, I'm
No?
afraid. No, sorry. I'd love to, but not. Yeah.
I'm about to go into a plane and fly it a couple of thousand feet into the air.
What's the mission for today?
Oh, the plan will probably be to get airborne, possibly a left turn towards Stewart Bay, maybe skirt round Bedford and come back for a circuit rejoin.
Well, Attitude is Everything improves deaf and disabled people's access to live music, and that really means that we work with audiences and artists in the music industry to implement the Charter of Best Practice, which basically festivals and venues sign up to, and as they progress through the Charter they have disability equality training for their staff, and they improve different bits of their access as they go along year on year, really. Access, for a start, is expected now, and organisations and festival organisers and employees expect to be asked to put it in, and they're not waiting for something to happen, they're actually being proactive about it, and the proactiveness has been probably in the last 5 years. But from a customer's point of view, like, I'll give you an example just off the top of my head. Latitude has had 100% increase in requests from disabled customers this year to go into their accessible campsite, and the numbers are growing like all the time. It's about absolute equal inclusion and participation, because I think a lot of people think about disabled people's maybe educational needs, medical needs, all that kind of, well, to be honest, quite boring stuff, but they don't actually think about the creativity that disabled people have got. What Club Attitude does is showcase the best deaf and disabled artists and take them to the bigger festivals. So we've been asked back to do our showcase at Glastonbury for half an hour, and I have to say that this year Glastonbury is quite a big showcase in itself for disabled artists, because obviously you've got Stevie Wonder headlining, but you've also got Stuff Bender Balili coming over from the Congo. Serious Music have brought them over.
I'm just a new opportunity and a new, something new to try. I've never had the opportunity to take controls of a plane, and it seems like a really exciting thing to do. So I'm looking out the window at the planes and getting quite excited about the idea.
I'll help you out with this then. I think this is your belt and this one's mine, I think.
Yeah.
Is that right? I can't quite see.
Yeah. Here, Steph! Oi! Steph, camera in a minute. I want a picture of me in here.
You're the last person I expected to see on the JSA. You wish you could sell your company car. You need change for a rainy day. Like today, like on Monday, like on Tuesday, like on Wednesday.
It was really nice. I really enjoyed it. It was a beautiful view. The ride was a bit bumpy, and I was a bit worried that I might be sick. But it was absolutely fine. I think this was more rock and roll than Glastonbury, actually.
So I learned a bit about, turning it to the left and to the right.
Did you have a go at taxi?
No.
No.
So
So what happens when you go near the runway? Do you just sort of get off and go, or do you have to sit there for a bit?
you have to sit there for a bit. There are a lot of checks you have to do.
Is that boring?
No.
Really?
No, it wasn't boring because I knew it was safety, so I was very happy when he'd done the complete check and he was happy with the check. And I sat back.
Did you look out the window?
Yes, and I looked at him to be sure he wasn't asleep.
He wasn't asleep.
Don't you sleep, please. Yeah.
So what did it feel like when the plane first left the ground?
I thought, wow. Yeah. Well,
Should've
actually,
done that.
no. But I just thought, okay, it moves. It can get off the ground. And I was looking up for Naomi's plane. Where are they?
I was terrified of flying before I just did that, but I don't think I am anymore, so that's good.
Do it again, yeah?
I would do it again, actually. I'm not actually good. I've discovered my flying's worse than my driving, but I'd sit in there with someone again. I made the plane go, which is not what you're supposed to do. But yeah, it was fun. We just flew around and looked at. Matthew gave me a little tour of Milton Keynes.
Did you see the concrete cows?
Yes.
Fantastic.
Usually when I go on holiday, my doctor actually prescribes me Valium for going in a plane. I have a real fear of flying because I was quite frightened about the whole idea of flying. Partly because I didn't really understand how it works and how the plane stays in the air and what it is that's controlling it. So I know a bit more about that now. These makes it go up and down. So I know how it's climbing and how it's going, so how it's keeping its height, and that they're watching the horizon to check the flying level, which I'm not very good at.
Like today, like on Monday, like on Tuesday, like on Wednesday. Now it's gone tits up and now you transform cause you're out of luck. You're an animal. You turn into an animal. They turn into the animals. You don't walk so light when you're in those shoes cause you're an animal. You turn into an animal.
It was very rock and roll. That was fantastic.
It was an interesting flight, yeah. I think Gideon enjoyed himself.
We almost got the barrel roll I asked for. We were almost there, but not quite. Next time, we turned a bit and then we turned back the other way a bit, and we went on our sides a bit. The landing was unreal. That was really impressive, but just coming in at a real angle, so the wind's crossing from the right. It's been a fantastic day. I'd really